This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a safe experience playing this game. For content warnings, please visit that. I don't like where this is going already. By playing Doki Doki Literature Club, you agree that you are at least 13 years of age and you consent to your exposure of highly disturbing content. Of course I'm 13. I'm 10 times older than 13. And yes, I agree. Team Salvato. This game is not suitable for children. It's warned me before. Ooh, it's kind of loud. Let me turn that down. Hello, welcome to Miles Plays Doki Doki Literature Club. I've actually never played this game before. All I know is that people are telling me, go play it, go play it. I'm like, why? What's the point? Let's see. Music, text speed, oh, of course I want it really quick. Auto forward time, sound volume, blah 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 blah. Okay, so I've never played this game before. I kind of avoided everything. I know that's really hard to believe, but I actually did avoid spoilers and everything. All I know is that this game is full of surprises, and apparently, according to the title screen, it's full of disturbing content. How bad could it be? I know it's a dating sim, but let's see. You have this chick right here, and this chick right here, and this one who apparently looks very tsundere. This shy one, I guess. I don't know about you, but I'm gonna go for this one. I like her. I think she's cute. I've actually told my friend that I like that one, and she just started laughing her ass off. She just says that good luck. I'm like, why? I don't like where that's going, but I'm gonna start a new game anyway. Please enter your name. Mile? Actually, no. I'm gonna go with something different. I know. I had a different persona in Final Fantasy 14 or 15, whatever it's called. 14 online. But I'm gonna use my character's name. Now there we see if it works. Actually no, that's not gonna fit. So I'm gonna go with that. Hey! I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today. It just kind of works out because you know each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. If she's gonna chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up with me. I overslept again, but I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say like they were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Queefy. Oh, I'm gonna have fun with that. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have in you to be mean even if you don't want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Queefy, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did, in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me, when I'm perfectly content by getting on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. This sounds a little too much like me. I don't know. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. I'll have you know that I have gone to college. Don't judge me. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to real world. Hey, how did you know about my master plan? I did plan on becoming a NEET. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright, alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise that you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside her head. Huh. You know, I know there's gonna be a bunch of girls walking around here. I really don't have it in me to, like, change my pitch of voice to make it so I can sound like a girl, because I just cannot do that. It's gonna hurt my throat. Considering that this is a visual novel, there's gonna be a lot of talking. I don't know if I will do this in the editing process, but I might just pitch shift my voice whenever a female is talking. But then again, it might distort the audio. Nah, I don't think I'll do it. Oh, I guess. We'll see. What are we, like, 5 minutes into this thing? Apparently I can save. I'll just save it there. Just in case. The school day is its ordinary service, and it's over before I know it. After I pack my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. I was in the anime club in high school. That was pretty fun. Met some cool people. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come to the classroom a little spaced out. I look around and realize I'm not the only one left in the classroom. I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you sitting here spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. What's that supposed to mean? You don't need to wait up for me if it's gonna make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know. Know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Meanie? Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title of vice president. She's got a cute little pout. She's adorable. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, you like me, don't you? I kinda told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. Wait, what? And Natsuki make cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. Yeah, I agree with Queefy. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned this all out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go. Remember, Sayori, I'm only doing this for the food. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. It's a pretty odd way of putting it, but alright. I dejectedly followed Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. What am I, a first year here? Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me new member. I glance around the room. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Girl 1! She's the one I'm after. I love you, Girl 1. Sayori says nice things about you. Yes. Seriously, you brought a boy? Oh boy, it's the tsundere, I'm assuming, just with that title screen entrance. I'm not gonna go for you, Girl 2. Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Queefy, what a nice surprise. Girl 3's not too bad looking, but I'm still gonna go with Girl 1. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Well, all of them except for this one in the middle. She's alright, I guess. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki? Humph. So her name's Natsuki. Huh. Weird. I have a character called Natsuki. That's a story for another day. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is the one I don't recognize. Well, of course I wouldn't recognize her, I just met her. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. You know, there's a word for that. It's called lolly. And you're gonna go to jail if you go out with her. She's also the one who made the cupcakes, according to Sayori. Oh, so she makes cupcakes. Okay. You can't ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly in my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki. Always full of energy. Yeah. This is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Oh, so her name's Yuri. Huh. She's adorable. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Oh, well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you're no Monica. Is that right? Who? That's right. Oh, you're Monica. It's great to see you again, Queefy. What do you mean again? Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Also, I'm a second year? Monica was probably the most popular girl in the class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, basically completely out of my league. And so I'm able to date her here for some reason. So having her smile at me so generally feels a little... You too, Monica. Come sit down, Queefy. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit down next to me or Monica. But there's multiple tables here. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Sayori mentioned it's been widened so there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. Huh, cats. Not really that surprised. The whiskers are drawn with icing, little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! Natsuki, you're actually making me hungry. I didn't eat yet. By the way, guys, I'm playing this game at like 2 in the morning, so I kind of want a midnight snack. All I have is like water, because I know I'm going to be talking a lot for this. Had a lot of struggle just trying to get this thing to record. Anyway, I had no idea you're so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know, she's got the little fang on her mouth. It's one of those characters, isn't she? Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs the first one, then Monica. I follow. What about Yuri? It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki's quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she judging me for trying to pick a side? Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Well, why are you thanking me? It's not like I... Oh, God. Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Yeah, on Google. Made them for you or anything? Bugga. I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe. But not for you, you know, dummy. Alright. Yep, she's tsundere. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. Oh yeah, she was out. Forgot about that. Carefully places a teacup in front of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. Really? That's not insulted. Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. Wait, I do? I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So adorable. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was forced here. I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any club yet. Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home. Okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Not surprised that you're the president. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity on how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. It's already wearing on me, and if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be so hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are interested in putting all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard and convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. Yeah, just like scripting a video. But it makes school events, like the festival, that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah. We'll do our best. You know it. I hope this game doesn't take too long. How far am I into this game? Like 15 minutes? Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. And by same goal, they mean me. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. I just noticed that Yuri's the only one with their jacket open. Everybody else has it closed. Huh, wonder why. So queefy. What kind of things do you like to read? Queefy. Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. Oh my. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. I have a story like that, Yuri. Maybe you'll like me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. She's gonna love me. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But, you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I read Goosebumps. That's a horror book, right? I desperately grasp something I can relate at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, or it takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Oh? Why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's alright, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud! And give that back! Fine, fine. Your cupcakes, your poem, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayuri sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. Oh my. I'm not cute! Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Yuri, that's deep. I love you. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Oh, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Huh? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, We'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Uh... Yeah, let's do it! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Queefy? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on. There's still one problem. Eh? What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forward with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club! Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. Boy, they're really bright now that I look at all four of them at the same time. Okay, they're making me nervous just looking at me like that. All four girls stood back with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought, Queefy, come on Queefy, do it for Yuri! You all, I'm defenseless against these girls. Please, you have to, for Yuri. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Well, not counting Natsuki. Not really, I wouldn't really count her on that. Right, okay, I decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes lighten up. Yes, I'm so happy. Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. Well, you do like horror, don't you? If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Shh, no one knows that. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remembers tonight, the assignment, whatever. Write a poem to bring the next meeting, so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Queefy, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. You'd be surprised. Yeah. Can I really impress this class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? Don't impress Monica, impress Yuri. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey Queefy, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right. Sayori and I never walk home together anymore, because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! Boy, that was quick. With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to go closer to one of these girls. And by one of these girls, hopefully Yuri. Alright, I just need to make the most of my circumstance, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And by that, I will save my game. Yes. And I guess with that starts with writing a poem tonight. Oh boy. Wait, what? It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Huh. So Yuri was into like horror. Massacre? Yay! Misery? No! Scars? No! What would she like? Entropy? Yay! Tragedy, fear, whistle, tragedy? No! Jeez, I don't know. I'm trying to impress her. Yay! Misfortune, happiness, together, marriage, boop, boop, jump, milk, marriage, fortune. Ah, God, what, why are you so into this? Despise, hope, comfort, frightening. This is horror, right? Yeah! Anime time, after image, calm, treasure, broken, dark. Dark? No, what? Sayori, stop it. Pain? Sayori, please. Essence? Yay! Inferno, heart, cry, unending, hair, tenacious, desire. Unending? Yay! Bliss, silly, flee, heartbeat. What would be, bliss? No! Existence, headphones, puppy, marshmallow, fantasy. No, that's Natsuki! No, we don't want that. Anxiety, family, vertigo. Wrath? Yay! Pleasure, daydream, climax, empty, kitty, forfeit. I don't know, pleasure. Yeah, what? Okay, cool. Warm, spinning ambient, heaven sent, agonizing, lust? Okay then. Horror? I know she likes horror. Yay. Incapable, loud, kawaii, intellectual, nightgown. Incapable? Yay! Promise. Games, vivid, unstable, anger, hurt. I'm stuck between hurt, unstable, and anger, or vivid. I'm gonna go with unstable. Yay! One step closer. One step closer to being with Yuri. Yes. I will save that. Hi again, Queefy. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. I'm not running anytime soon. Not with Yuri here. This might be a little strange, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the Literature Club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Queefy. I'm never gonna get over the fact that I named my character Queefy. By the way, my character's name in Final Fantasy was called Queef Hunter, and nobody took me seriously, but I've adapted to the name Queefy, just for shits and giggles. I hope this isn't too overwhelming a commitment for you. Oh, it's not. Making you dive headfirst into a literature club when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, she's blushing. Oh, come on. Like you deserve any slack. Natsuki, don't ruin this for me. Sayuri told me you didn't even want to join the club tonight. I do now that Yuri's here. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big bow for someone who keeps their manga collection in the club room. Oh. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. See, I'm not stupid. I know literature then. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Queefy always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. Did you just assume my gender? I'm joking. I'm a dude. He helps me with busy work without me even asking, like cooking and cleaning my room. How dependable. Yeah, I am a dependable guy, Yuri. Say, Yuri, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. You almost set your house on fire once. Oh god. Is that so? What do you mean, is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. She's jelly. You're jelly. How come? You and Queefy can become good friends too. Sayori. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought something today, you know? Wait, Sayori. Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah. I won't make a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches in her bag and pulls out a book. I don't want you to feel left out. So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it. If you wanted it. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? Oh, it hurts my soul. So cute. She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like despite me not reading much. She's so thoughtful. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I want to read it with you, though. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayuri and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Gary's face is already buried in a book. I just finished talking to her like a second ago. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Jesus. Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. She coming out of the closet? I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. At the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Dang it, Doge. Go away. Ah. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me, and our eyes meet for a split second. That only makes her hide her face deeper in the book. Oh, she's so shy. Sorry. I was just spacing out. I muttered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focusing, I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book? Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday... that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. Is that a double entendre? Because it could be, when I look at Yuri. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's it about anyway? Well... Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol in the front cover. Alright, I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. But as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationship and her life starts to fall apart. That's kind of... it's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so the dark turn came out of nowhere. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Queefy? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kind of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. Kind of odd. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that those kind of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. These horrible things happen not because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals, with a philosophy of what they believe in. Then suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they're made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writings fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange, and please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to. What are you saying? Just a moment ago you said you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slipped into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry, I was just... Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do. I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk up till against Yuri, then hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we lean in a bit, our shoulders are almost touching. Oh boy. Feels like my left arm is in the way, so I use my right hand to hold the book instead. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Oh. Yuri takes her left arm and holds it on the left side of the book, between her thumb and her forefinger. Is that my hand? Oh boy. She's so pretty from this angle. I do the same thing with my right arm, on the right side of the book. She has really pretty eyes. That way I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're held it even closer than before. Eee! It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face as she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Oh, she's looking at me. To turn the page. Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. Glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. Oh, she's smiling. She's so pretty. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assumed that she finishes the page before me, so I turned by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. Whoa. Are you sure this game is safe for kids? My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her whole thumb. That's beautiful writing right there. God, I need more water. Hey, Yuri. This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways. She also second guesses all the things that she says and does, like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see your head or anything, but they're kind of reminiscent of your mannerisms. I see. Yuri remains silent for a moment. But Queefy! But Queefy. That's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. No! Oh, that's embarrassing that you think that. Damn it, Queefy, why'd you mess up? Wait, I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't think you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I meant that it's kind of cute. Why are you saying that all of a sudden? Okay, everyone. I think it's about time we shared today's poems. Damn it, Monica, I was having intimate time. I don't even know what I'm saying. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her love. Is that alright, Yuri? You look kinda down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's not. It's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. My thumb! Alright, I guess I'll do more reading tonight, after you crushed my thumb. But I know you did it out of love. Or would you prefer I only read it with you? I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read it with you after it picks up a bit, you know? That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. Alright. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Oh, I did. I picked 20 words, all to impress Yuri. Yeah. My relaxation ends. Can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. Couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. I need water. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait. Sayuri and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayuri's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. Monica, on the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly complies while reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show my poems to first? Obviously Yuri. Duh. Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. I can trust her opinion to be fair. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes line. Do you like it? Exceptional. She loves my poem. She loves me. She loves me. Huh? What was that? Huh? Did I say that out loud? Yuri covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. Oh, she's so adorable. He's gonna hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. Huh? I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicate you've written a lot of poetry before. Yeah, picking 20 words definitely shows that experience. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. She's like, what the fuck? Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traced her finger along the words in the poem as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah. Okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. Having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick it up on them. You're so smart. I think the most notable thing I recognize in the new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick up a writing style separate from the topic matter and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, she sounds like an expert. Because she's so smart, she's so pretty and smart. Of course, that's not something you'd be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice, and learning by example, and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki I'm a little bit biased though. Biased how? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing herself to me or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if the rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Oh, I have to actually read it? Ah. Click outside poem area to continue. Ugh. I'm gonna definitely need a lot of water for this one. I hope they don't get too long. Ghosts under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm. Breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. It's beautiful, and her handwriting is just as pretty as her face. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. No, it's so pretty. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Oh, I just don't read scripts very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. See, even Queefy agrees that her handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easier to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Queefy. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you only glanced over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story and paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. It's more of a solemn putting it that way. I haven't even thought of that. That's impressive. Huh? It's nothing really. Yours is impressive too, so... Nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing from a tour for you. You think so? Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm gonna keep doing my best for you, Queefy. Me too. Yeah, Yuri, do it for Queefy. I didn't really decide who... You know, I kind of did say Sayuri was kind of a cutie, so I guess I'll show her next. This is a good poem, Queefy. Are you sure it isn't? It's your first time? Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time? I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously, or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Queefy. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do. I'm a good people. Yeah. Thanks, Sayuri. Not sure if Sayuri sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, can't deny she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That would be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then. Yay! Now you read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Oh boy, I have to read everyone's poem, don't I? Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you miss me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. That last part doesn't make sense. It's just like random. Sayuri, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No. Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. I like that face she makes. It's kind of cute. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Ah, yeah. I didn't mean to say it like it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah, especially the last line. I mean, eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. That was so much fun. Monika's the best. No, Yuri's the best. You have to understand that. Yeah. Next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I'll look forward to it. Natsuki or Monika? Natsuki's obviously gonna go last. She's the one I like least. Hi, Queefy! Hi, Queefy. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. I have a few suggestions, but they're not child-friendly. I'm just gonna keep those to myself. Just putting that out there. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. Much better off going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Queefy. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? It's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monika my poem. Great job, Queefy. I was going, ooh, in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. Not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism? Then I'm definitely going to win her heart then. Unlike Sayuri, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness, Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write stuff like that effectively, both allowing people to get something out of it by feel or letting them deeply analyze all the nuances. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. Never really asked though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It can take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kind of styles, but it'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I feel that way, you know? I see. Let's read it then. Oh god, there's a scroll bar. Hole in the wall. And we don't mean glory holes. It couldn't have been me. See? The direction the spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I'm here inside for a clue. No! I can't see. I reel. Blind. Like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas. Already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. That's deep. So what do you think? Very free form, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When I perform it out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Let me get some water. Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. It's kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's coming on so strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. That's exactly what I do when I write stories. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. So literally just do it freely. Just kind of make shit up along the way. That's kind of what I do. And it doesn't work. That's my advice for today. But thank you for giving the advice anyway. Thanks for listening. Do I have to show it to Natsuki? I don't even like Natsuki. Can I just go out the door, hide in the closet, go out the window, and find Natsuki? Huh? Queefy, if you're not gonna take this club seriously, then go home. Gee, God, tsundere with an attitude. What? Harsh. What, you expect me to believe did I actually put effort into this? Hey, it wasn't easy trying to pick 20 words to impress Yuri. Do you know how hard that was? Do you think I'm stupid? Natsuki, do you really want me to answer that? I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put in some effort. We all start somewhere, right? If you're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I like to read it. Painful to think about? Nah. Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I'll tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again. Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess. Anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing you probably think it's stupid. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Wow, how boring. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? No, Queefy, what are you doing? You don't like it. Just be honest. I am. Are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. So because I don't even know. Let's see. I'm gonna save it. Oh, this is really worrying on my throat. I need to stop recording. I need to get more water. Okay, I'm back. Finally got my water. Oof. Man, my throat hurts. I took a bathroom break, too. I wonder how long this game is. It better not be too long. Probably already recorded like 40 minutes already. What, I'm like barely scratching the surface? Where's the horror stuff? I haven't even seen anything. It says it's probably got horror stuff. I assume it has horror stuff because it said it had disturbing content. Unless it was talking about Yuri, then I don't even know. Maybe if I bond with Yuri, maybe if I do get enough bond points with Yuri, it might show me the stuff she's into, which is probably the disturbing content. That might be the route that people might take, and that's the content that people might find disturbing. Well, I guess it'll make a good reaction, I guess. Well, Yuri it is then. Thank you, Yuri. Isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but when it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening, so I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight onto the wordplay. Like, I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then it made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. I don't even remember the last line you wrote, to be honest. So you did. I guess more went into that than realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki's feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. I guess that's everyone. So glad there's only 4 of them. Would be a pain if it was like 6 of them, or 9 of them. I glanced around the room. It was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's a lot of reading, really. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. But Yuri said it was great. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. She looks pretty pissed. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. Are they arguing? What's with this language? Huh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? How is that about cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Huh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but I didn't really come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. Huh. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Queefy did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. You can't go wrong with Queefy's opinions. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Queefy liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, shit's about to go down. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what you're just... Yuri stands up as well. Oh, they're about to throw down? Maybe you're just jealous that Queefy appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours, huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Ugh. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I was the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Queefy started showing up. Natsuki! Wait, did they actually... No, her hands are in the way. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you, Nat and Yuri. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly, both girls turned to me as they just noticed I was standing there. Queefy. They do look pretty big, now that I noticed. I didn't really look at her chest. She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? Meaning should just jump out of the reader, not force them to have to figure out. Then again, look at fucking Shakespeare. People still fucking like it. Help me explain that to her, Queefy. Wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feeling and meanings for the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Queefy? How did I get dragged myself into this in the first place? As long as I know anything about writing. Whoever I agree with, they'll probably think I'm more highly of me. So, of course, that it's gonna be. Wait. Whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. Obviously, Yuri. Natsuki, you're right that I liked your poem. See? Wait! Objection. That's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different. It's not what happened at all. Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously. I understand. Yuri? Huh? You're a seriously talented writer. It's no secret that I was impressed. Well, but here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting feelings into it and it becomes something really personal. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poem was cute. I see. I didn't notice that. I'm sorry. But Natsuki, you took it way too far. Yuri means well, and if you just told her how you felt, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did. It was her that... Natsuki, I think that's enough. You both said some things you didn't mean. Yuri apologized. Don't you think you should too? Natsuki clenches her little fists. You know, from here, I can already see her, like, just shaking her fists like friggin' that Arthur meme. In the end, nobody has taken her side, because nobody likes Natsuki. She's trapped, at this point, being defiant, but only because she can't handle the pressure. I end up feeling bad for her. No, Queefy, don't feel bad for her. Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps to take a walk and clear my head. Sorry, she doesn't need to. You know what? I'm gonna do that. It'll spare me from having to look at all your faces right now. Gosh, that's such an attitude. Without warning, Natsuki snatches her old poem up from the desk and storms out. On her way out, she crumples the poem with her hands and throws it in the trash. Natsuki? She really didn't need to do that. I look across the room. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands while she stares down at me. Oh, my poor baby. I gingerly approach her and sit in an adjacent chair. Everything alright? I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now. No! Yuri, how could anyone not have gotten frustrated at being treated like that? You handled it as well as anyone could. I don't think any less of you. Well, alright, I believe you. Thanks, Queefy. You're too kind. I'm thankful to have you as part of this club now. You should be. It's nothing. One more thing. That one thing that Natsuki said about, you know, I would never do anything so shameful. So, huh? What did Natsuki say? Well, never mind that. I'm gonna make some tea. God, Queefy, you are so dense. Good idea. Make enough for more than one person, okay? Yeah. Okay, everyone, it's just about time for us to leave. But they just got here. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was a lot of reading. It was alright, I guess. Well, mostly. Wait, you said you were gonna go out. Oh my god. Queefy, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. Maybe you'll learn something for your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kind of poem that everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing to those I want to impress. Most notably Yuri. I nod to myself with this newfound determination. Queefy! Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. Truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier. Huh? What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki? Does that thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I see them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. Natsuki, yes. Yuri, no. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can't see why they make good friends with you. You know, Queefy, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club, but I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. But that's... Every day is going to be so much fun. How long is this game? Looks like Sayori still hasn't caught up to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone's nice, but does it really need to stop there? Well, we'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I say that more to myself than to her. It's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah. Let's do this! Oh, I gotta write another one. And, I guess I'll save it in there. Oh boy. Looks like I gotta write another poem then. Alright. So we're going with, still going with the whole Yuri thing, Unrequited? No, no, stop it. Also, I just noticed Monika's not here. It's kind of weird. Why isn't Monica here anyway? Fester? Yay! Unending embrace, sparkle cafe. Embrace? No, that's her! Ugh! Wait, lust? That worked on her last time. Yes, that works again! After image, misfortune, treasure. Misfortune? No, that's her! Parfait, frightening. Frightening? Yay, Yuri! Existence, alone, lucky, vitality, hurt, whistle, daydream. Vitality? Yay! Bliss, intellectual. Whisper. I think she's supposed to be smart, so. Yay! Love, death, awesome. Broken, starscape, disaster, cute, question. Which of these sounds like a horror theme? Stuck between disaster. How about death? Oh. Why do you like death? That's just not making sense. Marshmallow nibble. That sounds more like a Natsuki. How about what the? Why does my phone app have to go off? I don't care about the app. Grief. No. Skipping hair. Dazzle. Dazzle. God damn it. Desire. Yay. Charm. Papa. Papa. Despise. Amazing. Atone. Captive? Yay. Contamination. Flower. Controllable. Depression. Uncontrollable. Hopeless. I'm gonna go with the whole lust, so it's probably gonna be uncontrollable. Yay. Cage. Rainbow play. Wrath. Horror. Horror. Yay. Infinite. Special. Portrait. Secretive. Infallible. Fireworks. Misery. She must have lust for me, so I'm gonna go with secretive. Eee. Lazy, wonderful nightgown, sadness, imagination, bed. I'm gonna go with bed. What? No! Memories, calm, holiday, party, headphones, unrestrained. I'm gonna go with unrestrained. Yay! Cheeks, childhood, flea, essence, chocolate, palette, precious, Doki Doki, giggle, extreme. I don't know. Chocolate? Oh no. That was bad. Boop. Brave, graveyard, sensation, tragedy. Entropy. Entropy? Yay! Smile, cry. Analysis, melancholy. I'm gonna go with melancholy. Yay! I'm pressing my baby. I'm just gonna save it on that slot. See where it goes. Another day passes and time for the club meeting already. Gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Queefy. Hi, Queefy. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. It's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simplest things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. It's called Yuri. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Well, why that all of a sudden? No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. And she turns it upside down and lets the contents spill into the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. She's so cute when she makes that face. I knew it. I could see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you have enough money for in the first place, you would have bought the snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money, so I will lend you some. Here's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so, that only leaves one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. Huh? I didn't notice that she was listening in. Why does she look so upset? Her face is in her book, as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri, tell Queefy to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, see, Yuri? Besides, You should only buy what you can responsibly afford. Frankly, after pulling in a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Huh? Did I just... I didn't mean it. I got too absorbed in my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. Doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. So you were right, though. I did something bad and now I have to accept the revolution. Retribution. That! Still coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come here if it weren't for the cupcakes. That's true, but I also came for Yuri. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Pwah. Yeah. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow. What was... Huh? A cookie. Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? Is it because I paid my restitution? Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction though. Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. At some point I feel like I have to draw that. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Oomph. Sayori suddenly claps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Billy, you're playing Far Cry Primal. Hi, Billy. Coming up on the Steam thing. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy to share this one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Aw, jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up and nudges Sayori off of her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Look who's talking. Monica, can you tell Sayori... Huh? Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room. Ugh. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. Hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She's probably just had something good to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Huh? You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's not true. Yuri, you're more desirable than anyone in this room, especially Natsuki. And Sayori is probably like a close second. What with that huge bow on her head? That's true. Excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry. I'm super sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. Hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Huh? Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. A boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kinda just lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't, really. I just kinda started recently. I've always wanted to learn the piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better I will. Yay. That sounds cool. I also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Queefy. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean to put any pressure on you or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. And I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I chose to leave out Sayuri's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayuri somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri's back to her book, and Natsuki disappears into the closet. Why did she keep going to the closet? Hey, Yuri! Huh? I suddenly noticed that Yuri's reading a different book from the one we've been reading together. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. No. I was kinda just waiting for you. If that's the case, why don't we go ahead and get started? Yes, let's. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks, very much. If there's one thing that could make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. I don't really like tea, but apparently Queefy really likes tea. But anything to impress Yuri. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf. The kind with the filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm gonna plug this into the teacher's desk, and then we'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. Oh boy, my throat's starting to hurt. God damn, that's a lot of talking. I think I need a little more water. You know, this game isn't too bad. I don't see why I had that warning in the beginning. I don't see why my friends really wanted me to play this game. But here I am recording it. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs. Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Why did I have so much trouble with that? Long legs, huh? Interesting. Okay. May I have the water pitcher? She must be really tall then. Thanks. I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. Yeah, why not? Shall we go then? Yeah. Where are you two off to? Huh? Yuri's gonna make some tea, so I suddenly realized how weird it is. Just explain this to Monica. We're just filling the water pitcher. Oh, okay. Sorry, I was just a bit curious. That's kind of a one-person job, isn't it? That's... Monica, please mind your own business for once. Or do you want me to tell her there's something wrong with helping involve Queefy in club activities? Huh? My mouth gapes. I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. Huh. Then let's go, Queefy. Yuri quickly exits the room and I follow. Once in the hallway, she suddenly puts her forehead against the wall. I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that? Yuri. Something about the way she said that. It made me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me? No, Yuri. I think you did the right thing. I wasn't expecting it, but it's also not right for Monica to judge people like that. Queefy. How come even when I do something bad, you're being nice to me? Because I love you. I mean, because nothing that you do is as bad as you make it seem to be in your head. Nobody's perfect. We have emotions. Can't always hide them away. You always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns a light rain shower into a hurricane. Boy, that really hits home. Oh boy. No. Wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that? Why would I hate you? You're so pretty. I can't hate someone for having emotions. What kind of friend would do that? Friend? You say? Yuri lifts her hip. Queefy. I really like being friends with you. Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you too. I feel kind of awkward saying something like that, but I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. Anyway. Yeah. Shall we go? Yeah. Yuri and I walk to the nearest water fountain. Once we fill up the water pitcher, we return to the classroom. Queefy, do you like oolong tea? Oh, yeah. Anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature in the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show, and you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided I would try expressing myself a little bit more. Turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around anyway. Ah, that's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Queefy. It's very endearing. That's... Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. She's so goddamn adorable. I watched Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Queefy, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Oof. I don't mind. Huh? Why's that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Gee, I wonder why you have back pain. Could be these giant hooters of yours. Is that so? I wonder why that is. Really, Queefy? It's most likely because your posture, right? Always hunched over like that reading? Yes! I have terrible reading posture. Let's go with that. So that's why we should sit on the floor. Really, Queefy? You're that dense? Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieved the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies that I kept hidden from Sayuri's candy radar. I take it, since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our side. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see so well. Open your eyes, lady. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute. But when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding up my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Oh. I don't see why he's so worried about that. That would be a benefit. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing, which makes it all the more reason why you could accidentally touch the chest. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. That's okay. I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then I might get smudges on the pages. You're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Oh, she's so pretty. Oh, that's so cool. It's like the light is going into her. Yuri opens the book with both hands. Oh, the light is shining in her eyes. That's so cool. She's so pretty. She holds it so I don't have any hard time reading from it. As a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Oh. Well, in that case, Yuri's already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then, I take another chocolate, and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. Simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Oh, she's so cute. She's holding it. My heart can't take it. She's so adorable. So pretty. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Queefy? Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. That's... Well... You were just helping. That's something that friends do. Right? I mean, not really in this kind of context, but... yeah. That's all it was. Yeah. Then, you don't need to stop or anything. I see. The situation has gotten really tense. Yuri tries to return to the book, but I can tell just by her expression that she can't even focus now. My heart is pounding. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers. This time, Yuri's eyes meet mine. Hey, pretty face. How did it even come to this? Yuri doesn't avert her gaze. I notice her chest rising and falling to the rhythm of her breaths. Oh, oh. I raise my arm. Ah, like before, Yuri parts her lips. But it's different this time. I take the chocolate and place it in her mouth. I feel her hot breath on my fingers. Ah, okay, everyone. Damn it. Freaking Monica ruining my time with Yuri. How dare you? Yuri jolts back. It's time to share poems. Oh yeah, almost forgot about the poem sharing. Queefy, can you help Yuri put away the tea stuff, right? Yeah, of course. Okay, thanks. Spell is abruptly broken. Damn it, Monica, why did you do that? Well, I'll take care of the cups. Yeah. Yuri picks up the teacups from the floor. I pick up the bag of chocolates. In the end, we hastily clean up without so much a word between us. I get the feeling this is something neither of us will have the courage to bring up. Yuri! Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Queefy? This one might even better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? It's called keywords. Just yesterday, I was telling you the kind of techniques we're practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more energy. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. Her palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms blah, 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 blah. I'm not even going to try to finish that. I don't even know it. I'm not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine. Take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer the patience to her. Yeah. Just being appreciated like this, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really happy. Are you saying that you never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. She's so pretty. Really? I don't believe it. I really only write for myself. And besides, people would just laugh at me. Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Huh. Even your close friends? Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. Anyway, do you want to share the poem you wrote today? Yeah, I do. If it's with you. Oh boy. The Raccoon. Not incorporated Sly Cooper. Oh no, no, no! It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. Slicing bread for a guilty snack. Like a sandwich? My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendency as an unordinary human. Couldn't even read that. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread. My subconscious, well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. I'm pretty sure that's like a dog. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, the hungry curiosity, the raccoon, an urge. The moon, I can't read that. It increments its phase and reflects that much more light of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited, or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions on a newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic, I can't read that, Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feed myself again. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what that's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's the sort of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself, so I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Why do you keep them to yourself? Because they're embarrassing. People would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, Queefy? I'd rather not say anything. Well, yeah, I guess I do. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and our individuality. That means no kink shaming. Sometimes. Even if it's difficult sometimes, and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness. I would probably hate myself. If I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad you're a good listener. I'll always listen to you, baby. You're good at a lot of things. Writing, listening. There really aren't many people like you, Queefy. You make me smile, Yuri. I love you. That's exaggerating a little bit. It's just how I feel. Never thought I would feel so comfortable sharing my writings. She loves me. Now, I almost feel like I look forward to it. It's just a really nice feeling. And you're to thank for that. It's nothing really. Yuri smiles sincerely at me. For just a moment, her timidness seems to disappear. Siri? Ooh, I like this one, Queefy. It has some nice feelings in it. Ah, I'm glad. Does that mean it's better than yesterday's? Let me think. I don't know. Of course. I guess I like them both. It's not very helpful, you know. Well, I'm not very good at figuring out poems that are good or bad. But that's just why I go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. I'm not sure exactly how it works. And again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of the whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Yeah, me neither. Ugh. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought? Aw, you want to write something for me? That's so sweet. Yeah, right. You're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind. Well, whatever. Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Yeah. I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad? I can't see you liking something sad, Sayuri. Well, I like happy the most. Sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help give the rain cloud a little hug. Make a nice, happy rainbow. Sayuri, that's unexpectedly poetic. It is. Maybe I can get a better expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Queefy. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay? Whew. She's an overly cheerful person. That's pretty cute of her. Bottles. I pop off my scalp. Oh. Like the lid of a cookie jar. Of course, she uses food as a metaphor. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly. But there is no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in bottles. All in a row. My collection makes lots of friends, each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secret hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping, scraping. Where am I? Okay. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done. I open up, and in come my friends. In they come, in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them out from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards, all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. But all I hear is echo, 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 inside my head. Wow, this is like handing happiness to someone, but you can't deliver it. Holy crap. Yeah, holy crap is right. So Yuri, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday it was going to be the best poem ever? Write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I didn't mean to expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot. and I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good. You should be proud of it. Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You got pretty passionate about this, huh? Hope you keep it up. Yeah, writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. So Aries always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. Just like me. Oh. I wonder if this is one of those times. Seeing the passion in her eye makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. And Monica is next. Hi again, Queefy. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going to be bad. As long as it's not going bad, I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe you'll soon come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. Gave my poem to Monica. Alright, this one's good. I feel like I'm not only getting more comfortable with your style, but the imagery is getting better than the last one I read. Just wondering, but how have you been finding inspiration? Have you been finding inspiration in Yuri's writing style? I guess so. You can't deny that she's talented. Yeah, totally. I think her poems are the most romantic. That's the best way to describe it. She's like a totally different person when she picks up a pen. Yeah, I noticed that too. When she's talking about literature, it's like light turns on inside her. Sadly, it's hard to get much personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I tried. Who knows what goes on in that head of hers. Hope you don't mean that in a bad way. No, of course not. I just meant that I wish she didn't give so much to herself. Still, defending her like that. You must be pretty into her. Of course I am. You completely misunderstood. Calm down, I'm kidding. Come on, Queefy, we all know the truth. You're really into her. So am I. Besides, I'm pretty sure she already got a boyfriend. No, please. Wait, really? Yeah, a fictional one anyway. Oh, thank God. Wait. Huh? Monica kind of whispers that last part of me. It's just a hunch, but, well, there's not really anything wrong with it. Am I the fictional one? Can I be the fictional one? But if she's the fictional character having a fictional boyfriend, does that mean her boyfriend will be a real one? Can it be me? Come on. Yuri. I'm single, ready to mingle. You can pick me. It's not really... Well, I know. I was just saying. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless I can't read that. Of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking. Why does the Q look like a T? Screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent. Are we going to show me the motos now? Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. Load me? What? Load me? I don't know. Is that subtle? Like, yes. You can use the skip button to fast forward to text you. I did the loading. Nothing worked. It's even more abstract than the last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. Just kind of a thing I never really seen before, I guess. It's kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. You see, it's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem about isn't the right decision. A poem can be as abstract and as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this statement about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. She just broke the fourth wall. I don't want to go through Natsuki. Well, I can admit that it's better than the last one. It's nice seeing that you're putting in some effort. That's good. But I still don't like this at all. It's trying too hard to be serious. Huh? Oh, what do you mean by that? Poems don't need to be deep sounding or anything. It's going to sound like you're forcing it unless you really don't suck at it. Honestly, don't bother trying to write poems like this until you're on Yuri's level. Natsuki stops short all of a sudden. Don't tell me. Huh? You're not just trying to impress Yuri, are you? How did you know about my master plan? Well, what are you talking about? Keep your voice down. You know Yuri would love this angsty. Just because she's talented writer doesn't mean Looks like I'm in trouble. Somehow struck a nerve, though what I did is beyond me. I'm so done with you. Oh, thank God. Natsuki shoves the poem I handed her back to me. Take your stupid poem. If you read it for someone else, just don't show it to me. I didn't want to, but the game gave me no choice. Ouch. This is what I get for letting a younger girl step into my business. Oh, please, Queefy, don't like that. Unless I was a mind reader, I was destined to be in a world of pain from the start. At least Natsuki wasn't really the girl I was trying to impress in the first place. Oh, good. I didn't want to read hers anyway. Oh, at least Queefy was nice enough to tell me, oh, yeah, I don't want to impress her anyway. Okay, everyone, we're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so everyone can come and sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we could put together anything good in just a few days. Just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're gonna keep it simple, okay? We don't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I've been designing some pamphlets we can hand out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Oh, sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? But, Monica? Yeah, we're going to have a poetry performance. Each of us are going to be chosen poems to recite during the event. But the cool part, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori's putting up all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. I don't even see the poster. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, yeah, well I did. Did you really think that's bad of an idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know? There's no way I'm gonna be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys? No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember when Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago? It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked into that, so I'm sorry. But, I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event, and each put on a good performance, that will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah, it's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're in this club today. Do you want to share that with others? Don't you want to share it with us? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place. I just came for the cupcakes and the Yuri, so I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but... looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get over it. Alright. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's. Expectant faces. I guess I really don't have a choice. That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously gonna be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're gonna practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monica! This is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poems in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little bit more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. Monica flicks through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is this simply natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Thank you very much. I was hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. So adorable. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Aww. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. She looks like a businesswoman in this little uniform. Like a strong, independent woman, even though she's shy. This poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse of the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside of her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back to reality and glances around her, as if she'd bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught off guard that she must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back to her seat. Aww. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri's down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. So Yuri hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled. So Yuri, it's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror, or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see. Okay then. So Yuri begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it, but hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she says she likes my poem. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought that I knew through and through. Sayori finishes, and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayori. Even Queefy liked it. Queefy. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? Came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that the other poems wouldn't work quite as well in that kind of delivery. Huh? I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing with that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone. The next time, I'm gonna make you pick up a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know? Okay. Gosh, it reminds me of one of my own friends that I used to know in high school, I swear. Now, who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Queefy. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Queefy lower everyone's standards a little before I might have to do it. Jesus Christ. Natsuki, it's fine, it's fine. I might as well get it over with. Not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just go with the one I wrote for the day. Stand up and sit in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive an applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to this podium. The poem's called... It's called... Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts to sing the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. A little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken out loud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes, and everyone applauds. She helps back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case, you wouldn't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope you all have an idea of what's it like now. Make sure you pick up a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez, I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. It's fine too. Doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting all of this effort for the club. That makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival's coming up, but let's try write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait. I can do this. I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. It's for the sake of the club, and Yuri, and impressing Monica. You mean impressing Monica? It's impressing Yuri. Then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two, always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys. Don't make it sound like don't make such a big deal out of it. Must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? My baby's jealous. It's okay, Queefy. You don't have to say it. Oh, whatever, let's go already. I walk home with Sayori once more, even though it's only been a few days. Days? That was only 2. A lot of things have already changed, but today Sayori's being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori. Oh, sorry, I was spacing out. Oh, no wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. Like I like how we get to, Sayori fumbles with her words. Let's just say that one day Yuri asks to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Oh. Excuse me. I would probably go home with Yuri, to be honest. Walking home with Yuri, huh? Why does the sound of that make my heart pound? I mean, given how hard it is for her to socialize, I would feel awful turning her down, so... Isn't she so beautiful and smart? That has nothing to do with what I just said. You admitted it. Jeez. Not even any point in speculating something that's never gonna happen. Well, maybe. But I just like to think about it. It's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know? Need you? Sayori, you can figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now. Sorry. Everyone is different. No one in the club is a replacement for you. Huh. If you say so. Conversation trails off, and I'm left feeling awkward. It was kind of her fault for trapping me with such a weird question. I can't just lie to her. But if there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. Then again, festival's only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Oh, I gotta do another one? you know what? I'm going to save it. And I think that's going to be enough for me because I've been recording for like 2 hours. It's like 4 in the morning over here. I'm going to save this more for tomorrow night. My friends did say to play this in the dark anyway. So that's enough for me. This is going to be a really, really long episode, that's for sure. So, I'll catch you all next time. See you in the next episode.